If they want to remain here, they have to work, buy a building, remain here. If they want to enjoy that, which I have gotten for them, they have to now follow me back.
Sup my people, I greet you, I support Italian Davido. At this very moment, now then I with this my senior man, like, I can get on the tutis now when we want to tell us.
To me, I am not into property because I don't have that plan of buying property. In fact, maybe that is why I can't talk about it much. But to me, I don't see it to be more profitable because here, everything is on taxes. You buy, you pay tax. Why it is your own? You keep on paying tax annually on those properties. Now, think about your old age. Maybe you are old and a foreigner. There are times maybe you don't have enough money to be maintaining those properties, or maybe you are on pension. Now, some of those properties you'll still be paying the tax annually. So then, how do you do to pay? And if you don't pay those taxes, no matter even if you have paid the property, you have paid completely, then with those parts, the many years it accumulates. You understand? What they call agencia de riscossion, which is people that draws credit. They might come and get hold of the building because of those many years of taxes that you have never paid. So this is why here is very, very it functions two ways. So even if you buy with your money, the property is still theirs because you continue paying the taxes of those things you bought. So it's like they give you with this hand, then collect with the other one. So if our country is okay, I think the best place to invest, the best place to have property is back home in Nigeria. Because there are a lot of things we don't do in Nigeria, but here, or we take for granted in Nigeria, but here, it's something that they take to organize, they use it to organize themselves so as to be having frequent and constant, way of living without, so that people respect the law, everything works for them. So that is it. I think Nigeria is the best place if that country can be,
We are coming back to that Nigeria aspect, sir. So tell me now, do you see it it's more better to rent an apartment than to start paying for a mortgage?
Well, I think, you see, in that sense, if you pay for mortgage, still okay, but then you must have a steady job. You must have a steady job so that you'll be paying constantly. Otherwise, if you eventually maybe you are out of job, okay, then they can give you a grace of 3-4 months to get another job to start paying. After that, you don't pay. The ones that you have paid has gone. They might get hold of that building again, and then you lost the one you have paid. Then the remaining one that you needed to pay so that the building might become your own. Now, what they do now is they can now put that one as a debt that you need to owe. Then while they sell your house, last, what do they call it in English? Though I've forgotten.
Like auction.
Auction, yeah. They will sell it auction. Then you will still pay that remaining debt that you. So because I don't own a building here because I don't want to, because it's a very big it's a big challenge. It's not something one can get into then and get out of it easily. But I think the best thing is this: if you have a job, you rent a house, you pay, and plan your future. Plan your future. That is it.
So permit me to ask you, how long you've been here?
I've been here for 25 years.
25 years?
Yeah.
So meaning that for that 25 years, you've been renting an apartment?
Yes, I've been renting an apartment for the 25 years.
And you think it's the best idea?
Well, not all that the best idea, because you see, everybody has its or her own plan of life. Though right from the day I set my leg on the soil of Italy, I have always have it in the back of my mind that I will go back to settle in Nigeria, and I haven't lost that that sight. Still, my investment, some of the things I am doing it back home, okay, with the hope that I'm going to.
But let's say now, assuming you started paying for a mortgage now, 20 years ago, don't you see by this time that you might have finished up with your mortgage? By now you must have owned a house here in Italy. At least your children might also start from there.
Actually, you see, one thing is this. There's a way I see things myself. My children, they are my children, okay? I am Fabian. This is the way I've planned my life. I've got 2 children here. One of 19 years old and the other one of 17.
Wow.
Okay? Good. So they are growing. But I've tried to let them understand some certain things. So where I have the little I've made out of my sufferings here, I'm using it to organize things in Nigeria. So it's 2 things. It's either they grow up, make their money, get a house for themselves, yeah, or if they want to enjoy that which I labored, there's a place I am coming from, okay? Then if I should be buying a property here, which means I will remain here. So I have that vision of still going back. So it's 2 things. If they want to remain here, they have to work, buy a building, remain here. If they want to enjoy that which I have gotten for them, they have to now follow me back home to see that, enjoy it. They might be living here, but then going and coming, at least they see something that can be bringing them back home. So that is just my idea.
Clear, sir. Sir, like you're kind of like talking about Nigeria and all of that. Like with the current situation in Nigeria, like do you think it is advisable to invest in that kind of economy?
Okay, good. You see, Nigeria, I believe it will be good one day, because there is something, there is another day that said nothing's remain where it is. Like life, everything has its time. Every change is a constant process. So you see, the phase Nigeria is passing through now, it's a difficult, it's a difficult stage, and I believe that it can continue. It can continue. If you can take from example, you see, in Nigerian politics, though you are a young man growing, with the age I have and the experience I've gotten in that country, we have never seen somebody like Peter Obi since the inception of that country. His views, the way he talks intelligently, things he does, no politician in Nigeria have ever done this. I believe that one day somebody, the same, maybe it might not be Peter Obi, but somebody that thinks like him, does like him, that will be very, very acceptable to all, okay? That will come and change that country for better. Okay. Then people can now go to invest. But in the current situation of Nigeria, you can still invest. Depends on what you want to go to do. Okay, so, but that is it. Nigeria has a very good environment of investment. Only that if you know what you are going to do, and you go there, you follow them, hit the bull by the horn, then, you know. So I think Nigeria is a very nice place to invest, apart from the political situation, and which I believe that all these things are things that are going to pass with time.